Hey Alex, you want to do an intro today?
No, not really.
Alrighty then. So, just the other day, I watched the Minecraft movie.
You're telling me just the other day, like this isn't some revelation you told me last night 1,000 times.
I watched the Minecraft movie.
Yeah, I know you did.
It was peak. It
Was
was
it
peak.
though?
It was amazing.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I refuse to believe that.
Would you like to know how amazing it was?
Okay, fine. Give me a metric.
On a scale from 1 being horrible, would
Yeah.
never watch again,
Yeah.
and 10 being, oh my god, this is like Quentin Tarantino level movie making, I would
Ain't no way, man. No.
I would watch this 10 times over. I would say it's a solid 7.
You gotta give me a reason why.
Because it's mindless fun. It is exactly what Minecraft is. It's mindless fun.
It's fun, but not all of it's mindless, man. Like,
Well, you can add your own meaning to it.
there ain't no way I'm coping with mindless for that. How long is the movie? How long were you in there?
I think like 2 hours.
No.
I would like to
no.
I would like to say it does go by really fast. I thought the movie was very short when I watched it. But then again, the movie did start early. It said the start time said like 3:30, but I went there at like 3:30 and it was already like 5 minutes
I
in.
don't even get why it exists.
I think it exists because people wanted it to. Or the other simpler answer is
Money.
yeah.
I mean, that's
It would
probably
just-
answer one.
It would just make money. And that's why people would do it. It's a big Hollywood movie, so of course it's gonna be made just for money. Too late on the B movies are passion
Well,
projects.
Yeah, no, okay, fine.
Except for Quentin Tarantino, because
No. Okay. Did you watch? Because I didn't. Actually, no, I did. I can't recall very well. Do you remember the Mario movie?
Yes, I do remember the Mario movie.
Did you like it?
I really enjoyed it.
Okay. So I'm noticing a pattern here.
I thought it was amazing.
Okay.
Actually, I didn't think it was amazing. I think the Minecraft movie is better than the Mario movie.
Did you watch the Fallout show?
I did watch the Fallout TV
Did
show.
you like it?
I did. I think it was a really good adaptation of the Fallout.
See, okay, I kind of agree
Although
with you there.
I do have one thing I want to say.
What
about
is it?
Every time there's an adaptation of ghouls, they make them look less ghoulish. If you look at
I thought the show did a fine job because they're practicing.
well, yeah, but like Fallout 1, right?
Yeah.
You have the ghouls that look like basically zombies with no skin.
Yeah, they're like falling apart at the seams practically.
Yeah. Fallout 2 is the same models because it's just the same game engine. But
Okay.
Fallout 3, right?
Yeah.
Fallout 3 comes out.
Mm-hmm.
The ghouls still have like the wasting away skin,
I thought
but
they
now
were fine.
but now they have like clothes and stuff and
Well, yeah, because
well,
you can't depict that
I know.
sort of.
but either way,
Yeah.
it just progressively, and then like Fallout 4, I'm gonna skip Fallout New Vegas because Fallout New Vegas runs on the same engine as Fallout 3, so
Yeah.
the ghouls look the same. Fallout 4 comes around, the ghouls look more human. It's just like looks like they're emaciated and have like really dry skin, and would have black eyes. And then Fallout the show comes around.
No, Fallout
and-
4. Let's just say this: Fallout 4. Look, all the ghouls look like they got covered in Vaseline or something. They're like covered in slick. They're shiny. You like shine a flashlight at their head, it reflects like 1800 lumens or
Who's a
something like
disco
that.
ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's and then like this, but then like the show comes around, and it just looks like the Fallout 4 zombies, ghouls, but they no longer have the black eyes. The only thing that makes them ghoulish is the fact that they look emaciated and they have no skin
Okay.
and they have no nose.
The ghoul from the show, the Walton Goggins
Yeah.
guy, must have been on like some L'Oreal Paris type stuff.
You don't know how much I worship Walton Goggins. There's a show
I
that
like him too, but he's not a god.
I'm not saying he's a
Oh,
god,
there you go.
but I like him a lot.
Okay, you still haven't seen The Hateful Eight yet, have you?
No, I've not. Is he in that? No, he's not. in that.
Yes. He's one of the main characters
Is
in that
he?
movie. Yeah.
I know nothing about Hateful Eight. I
Hi,
just have to
Gavin.
say.
You keeling over? You dying? What's going on?
He's laughing at L'Oreal Paris.
Why was that funny? You gotta tell me why that was funny.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? All right. Okay.
So anyways, back to the original topic. The Minecraft movie was great.
We're done with the Minecraft. We can stop with the Minecraft.
But I
movie.
like the Minecraft movie.
Yeah, I know you like the Minecraft movie, but we're done with the Minecraft. We talked about it for how long? 5 minutes?
Voice crack.
Shut up. I don't want to hear it.
I don't see why the Minecraft movie is so hated. Yes, a lot of the marketing was just the memes and like the stupid the Nether.
No, for me, I think it's funny because the reception of the Minecraft movie was like equated to, like the average reaction to a Philly sports game, like in the streets,
I've been
Open the theater door. It's like an active war zone after the showing ends.
No, apparently, our friend on Discord,
Which one?
Kai.
Kai?
Yeah.
What about Kai?
They said in the chat about how they their theater when Jack Black said chicken jockey, the entire theater erupted into so much laughter, applause, and noise that the entire theater got kicked out. So that was fun.
I'm missing people would actually line up for movies.
I missed that too, but then
I don't
again,
think that.
the medium of movies is slowly just becoming more and more digital.
But that's sad though.
It is sad. I like the analogness of going to the theater.
Let me give you something because I thought about this the other day.
Speak.
Okay. So back in the day, if you wanted to make yourself effectively a playlist, right? You'd have to make yourself a mixtape.
Yes.
Or do something similar.
Get a cassette tape.
Yeah. Or a CD.
Songs.
Or a CD. And there you go. You have your media that you can listen to. Nowadays, I can get whatever songs I want. I just throw them onto the playlist. There they are. And then I listen to them 45 minutes, an hour, whatever the hell. Okay. Now, before that point, if I really wanted to listen to something specific, I buy the album. And then I listen to the songs. And then I hear the one that I want 15 minutes in. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was an experience.
Or you could skip through
that was, or you could, but that was an experience in of itself. If I want, and I do this every so often, I go to a whatchamacallit, thrift store. Is that what you say? Or a flea market or something other?
Places where you get like analog, old stuff. That people are donating.
Whatever. People got rid of, Goodwill, whatever, what have you. And then there'll be like a section. They got the music media, the vinyls, the cassettes, whatever, what have you, right?
There's one in the mall, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I'll go there. I'll buy a tape of something or other, like a collection, right? The multiple artists, and then I'll listen to that, and then that's how I get new media, and that's how I know the new songs. Because I can go on Spotify and do it, and just get here's the recommended for me. Spotify's algorithm, number one, it freaking sucks, right? They give you the same genre that you listen to over and over again. They don't like giving you new stuff, so go out, get the music from an analog source, listen to it, now you have the new songs.
Or at the very least, you could go to the store and look at the albums and be like, "Oh, this is an album." Then write down Spotify.
I wouldn't know the song if it's any good because I need to I need to plug the album in, like put the vinyl on the turntable, start listening to it, and then something somewhere along the line random comes up. I'm like, "Ooh, Watch Where You Walk" actually sounds lit.
Watch where you walk.
Yeah, no, that's how I found that.
I would thinking, you could just go to the store, right? And look at because albums have like a list of songs in the back.
Yeah, they do, but it's no fun that way. You got to actually get the product, have the product, and be able to listen to the product. Because what's the point?
You're a fan of physical media.
Yeah, what's the point if I can just go on Spotify, put it in, but it loses the magic that way.
I suppose.
There
is a certain air drama to like buying it yourself.
You just put the vinyl on the table.
But that pleasure is exclusive to people who own a turntable.
Get yourself a turntable. It's not my problem.
You offered to buy me a turntable once.
I did. But I got you a player, though. I got you a cassette player, That's
I need to get like a thing I can attach to it to like clip it onto like my belt or something.
Just get yourself bigger pockets.
Bigger pockets.
Just get yourself bigger pockets. I did. My Walkman doesn't go on my belt. It goes in my pocket right here, usually, sometimes.
Do you have it?
No. Why would I have it right now?
Because you always bring it to school.
Yeah, I don't have it now. I mean, I could, but I don't. I didn't bring it this morning. I had to leave the house quick.
Why? Did you sleep in?
Why am I talking this low? That's kind of weird.
Hello. And welcome to the world's quietest Let's Play.
Hello. Oh God, I can't.
Thing with
With what?
the character I created, Bruce Carmine.
Yeah, what about him?
I did a voice for him
Oh yeah.
where it's just this like I tried thinking Danny DeVito with it. Don't do that. But I tried
Okay.
thinking Danny DeVito, but the thing is that the voice is so gravelly
Yeah.
that to do it for longer than a minute would basically remove my ability to speak.
Okay.
And I mean like coughing up blood, like remove
Oh,
my ability to speak.
oh. Yeah. No, you just do vocal training for that, and then it gets easier after a while.
It does, but
So you get to get the throat calluses.
the calluses.
No, that's not how it works. Don't actually do that.
Do 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 do.
Oh, shush.
Those notes haunt Alex's brain because of how much I've played it.
I hate that song.
Alienating
With a
already, already alienating a whole bunch of our viewers.
No, I'm okay. Nirvana ruined Nirvana ruined music.
I'm inclined to disagree, but also agree.
What do you mean?
Well, it's like Nirvana issued a new wave of music. It's music you don't like.
Literally, okay.
But you know what I think killed music?
Hmm.
I think what killed music is Spotify. Is
What?
media like
No.
Well, yeah, because now it's all digital and
No,
stuff.
the 90s ruined music. It wrecked it to the point of no return. After the 90s, every single top song of the year, garbage. And I'm not taking that back.
Don't expect you to. I'm just saying that I feel like the reason why Spotify ruined music is because the reason why a lot of creators earned money was because of like buying the albums, buying the media. But now the creators are getting their art based off of Gavin's giving me stink eye over there.
Let's just look at this, right?
But now
finish your thought.
But now the only way that the creators get their money is through like merchandise and selling the physical albums, which they still do. But I mean, like it's still like that's less gone to because again, people don't have turntables, and also people it's much easier to go to Spotify even if you have ads or Apple Music. You know, it's just people don't get their money, and it's that's how music was killed. Because they're not making money, then they'd have no incentive to like put any effort into it. Benjamin Winston Sullivan.
You know what I like? I don't know if do you remember the final monologue from Tommy Lee Jones in that movie?
Nope. Don't think I ever
Remember
seen
the
the
one-
movie. Tommy Lee Jones?
No Country for Old Men.
Oh, No Country for Old Men.
Tommy Lee Jones, the actor, the sheriff.
Ah,
from
yes.
That movie. Sheriff Ed Tom, was it?
Ed Tom.
Ed Tom. You don't gotta know everything, Carla Jean.
All right, I got the key.
No, you can't.
We can say that. It's fine.
We can say that.
All right, I got the cancer.
Tell your mother everything's gonna be all right.
All right, I got the cancer.
Oh God.
That was such a funny line.
Miss, can you call up that woman? Tell her I'm off to go see old Carla Jean Marsh in Odessa, Texas. I don't know what he says actually.
Where does
No.
it work?
I tell you, sir, we can't give out no information. You know what? At this point, this is just quotes. Half of this has been just quotes.
It has been just quotes.
Okay.
But maybe how about instead of just quoting, we actually do like in-depth intellectual conversation about the movie.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do because that's why I brought up the final monologue. If you remember it,
I don't remember the details of it.
I think
honestly.
it was. I can maybe. I don't want
I need to
quote it.
rewatch it.
I was gonna quote it, but then okay, maybe I'll quote. This will be like the last thing if I can even do it properly. Okay? So, I mean spoilers, but
We
not
actually
spoiling too much.
probably should say that for anyone who hasn't seen it yet.
Yeah, spoilers for No Country for Old Men, and I won't give away too much. But in the rear end of the movie, Tommy Lee Jones, the actor playing Ed Tom, the character, a Texas sheriff.
You ever
out of
seen Captain America? He
whatever
played the
city.
general.
Yes, West Texas, some place around there. He gives a monologue about a dream he has of his father, and it exemplifies the message of the movie No Country for Old Men, I believe. It goes somewhere along the lines, if I can recall it.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you.
What?
But that's such a vivid gulp
Okay. Yeah.
I heard it. It picked up. And I just had to
You
draw
know
attention
what?
to it.
Maybe I should just look it up.
I don't think we should quote it. I think we should just talk about the movie.
Okay. But I thought it was interesting because at the end of it, he's talking about his father, a dream he has with him. He's in the mountains with him.
Oh,
he
right.
sees, he sees his father on a horse, blanket overhead, carrying fire and a horn. And going through the mountains, he rode past, didn't say anything to him, just kept on going past. And then he says that I know he was fixing to make a fire out there somewhere in all that dark and all that cold. And I knew that when I got there, he'd be there. Then I woke up.
End movie.
End movie. Credits, roll credits.
Ain't no country for old men.
But I thought that was interesting. What'd you make of it? If you made anything of it, if I can divert the
If I'm being
conversation
100% honest.
Yeah.
I kind of spaced out during that last monologue. I was focusing on the fact that like the movie was like gonna end soon. I was like, is there more? Is there like an end credit?
It was a very mellow ending, right?
And then it just kind of like it's like, then I woke up,
And then I woke up.
and the movie ends.
Apparently, that's taken quote for quote from the book, verbatim, which I thought was kind of cool.
So many movies are based off books that I didn't know they're based off books.
Apparently, the novel did not do well. Did not have a fairly positive reception, and the movie ended up being one of the best movies that Coen Brothers would ever make. So.
Well, yeah, but then the director saw it and read the book and he's like, "Oh my god, I love this! I have to do this."
It's a fantastic book. I mean, look at this.
I honestly, I have that for a lot of things.
Name's Shigur. I ain't Ton Shigur.
The thing that happens a lot where I see something right,
Yeah.
and I'm like, "Oh my god, I would create the best movie about this thing," because I understand the intricacies of the details, the characters, the story arcs, and it's like I
Yeah.
would create the best movie about this, but I don't have. I am a big fan of media.
Okay.
I've been trying to consume more.
Okay.
You know, true capitalist.
Yeah. As you do.
Just because, well, I want to be able to write better, and
Yeah.
I need better examples of how to write stories.
Okay.
But I need to read more. See, that's the thing.
Yes, you do. Which
I
is why
can-
1984 is an excellent place. Also, by the way, for context, Tristan earlier today was reading 1984. I actually have it on the table. He is probably a tenth of the way through.
Oh, like less than.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, here's the thing. I've been trying to read more because I'm trying to write more,
Yeah.
and in order to write, I need to like know how to.
Yeah.
And
You just get. I mean, are you kind of into it for the linguistic style or the vocabulary, or also for the literary techniques?
I already have a pretty good vocabulary.
I'd wager you correct.
I try my, but it doesn't hurt to like see
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
Like, you know, Tracy J. Butler and like all the stuff that she writes is like she's using words that have been used since the 1920s, and it's like
Drawing inspiration from the creator of the Lackadaisy comic is really something, but it's respectable.
Hey.
She's got an insane vocabulary.
I'm telling you, like inspiration comes from everywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't like just because it comes from one certain piece of media that you don't like doesn't mean you can't learn something
Oh,
from it.
who said I never liked it? I love that.
I never said you didn't like it. I'm just saying that.
Don't quote that. Don't quote.
I'm saying in general. I will quote that. You can quote
No.
that. This is on record now.
Yeah, well, whatever, what have you. Would you like to testify that one in front of the court, son?
Everything you can and say will be used against you in the court of law.
Bananas.
I like dreams.
I had dreams too.
They're funny. I like the ones that got a smokestack.
Yeah.
Steam pours out of them. I like the ones that are really long. I like train cars. I want a train when I'm old. Ow. I believe that's blood in my ears. My favorite thing about trains, the train cars. Red Dead Redemption 2 is a great
Red Dead
game.
Redemption 2 is a fantastic game.
It is the best
How on earth did we
depiction-
get here?
Word association.
Yeah, well,
It is the best depiction of Western media, in my opinion.
I think it's a fantastic depiction of modern Western media because it kind of outlived the whole Hollywood Western trope, but it still takes a bunch of influence from that genre.
It does. A lot of it's spaghetti Western inspired, but I will say that I do have to say though,
Mhm.
I like the Sergio Leone films.
I think it's interesting because to me, Hollywood Westerns are great exemplifiers of civilization in the West, and then spaghetti Westerns are a great exemplifier of uncivilization in the West. Red Dead 2 is just kind of the West. I mean, like that's the whole point of the game.
Well, it's still hyper realistic.
I mean, it's about
if
the-
someone killed that many men in real life, not only would
Yeah.
they be known throughout all time.
I mean, it's
but they
heavily stylized and fictionalized, obviously, but I do like. I mean,
Well,
the
that's for the
message.
sake of video game.
Yeah, I know, and the message obviously is about the changing and civilizing world, which you're kind of running from.
It's
Our
the
time
idea.
has passed, John.
It's the same theme as No Country for Old Men. The time for these
is.
men has come up, and now
Exactly.
they're trying to live in a world that doesn't want them no more.
Yeah.
The world don't want us no more,
I always
Arthur.
thought that when I'd get older, God would sort of enter my life somehow. And
Yeah, he didn't. So I thought, but
Can't
Red Dead
change
Redemption
what's
2 is
going.
one of my favorite games of all time, and
How many have you actually? You finished the whole thing.
yes,
Right?
I have.
Once.
I'm on my second playthrough.
Rookie.
It's an incredible journey
You gotta get
through old
old
American
American
history,
history.
fighting for your lives.
Goodness
and
gracious,
fight for
where on
your
earth did we get
family.
to? I think this is this is gonna sound extremely unsober when the 2 minutes of this are up and we have to close this thing off. I'm gonna listen to this later, and there's absolutely no traction nor direction to any of this. So this is
Well, that's part of why we did this.
Balderdash. Well, hopefully next time we're a bit more organized, but I really don't think that'll happen.
Honestly, I don't care how organized this is. It's just-
If you also like this organization, listen to us because we'll do more of these if it's funny enough, which I hope it is. Because
if this gains enough traction, we're gonna
if
do
it gains
again.
enough traction, we're going to do this more often where you get 30 minutes of us talking about absolutely nothing in particular because it sounds morbidly funny and also morbidly stupid. So congratulations. Welcome to the club because that's all we do.
And if it doesn't gain traction,
Then
still gonna do more.
Yeah, we're bored.
this isn't for you guys. This is for us. We're
Yeah,
having a
bored.
good time
We're
talking.
bored as hell.
You guys just get the
Yeah.
premium of listening to us ramble about stupid stuff.
Yeah, you basically get an average weekend, except no Five Guys for you. That's only for us.
Actually, one of these days, I'll bring in 5 guys and we'll do a podcast.
That'll probably make the content 10 times better.
We could talk about how in our friendship we have some weird cult following
Yeah.
of 5 guys.
Yeah. Actually, I still owe you a chocolate shake because if I remember correctly, that's the one thing that you demanded last time we went over.
Possibly.
Gavin just dapped Tristan up.
You should get Repo, by the way.
He's a based man. I tell you what, he already knows what's up.
5 guys.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
Now,
Costco charges you $1.50 for a hot dog and a drink, and at Five Guys you got to buy yourself what $4 something for the hot dog alone, and it's like what a third of the weight. It's ridiculous.
only reason I go to Costco is for churros.
I'll be honest with you. Costco's $1.50 hot dog and drink is the best deal in the history of America. This man agrees. He knows what's up. Hey,
Honestly,
Tristan.
it's been a while since I've been to Costco.
Hey, Tristan.
Hey, Alex.
You want to do an outro?
No.
Yeah.